Good morning, family. Welcome to the Afrolatina show. I am your host, Alicia Anabel Santos, La Diosa Dominicana. This is episode 32. Yes. Good morning. Good morning. I want to read you an excerpt from The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron. Take a small step in the direction of a dream and watch the synchronous doors flying open. Seeing, after all, is believing. And if you see the results of your experiments, you will not need to believe me. Remember the maxim, leap and the net will appear. In his book, The Scottish Himalayan Expedition, W.H. Murray tells us his explorer's experience. Open quote. Until one is committed, there is hesitancy, the chance to draw back, always ineffectiveness. Concerning all acts of initiative or creation, there is only one elementary truth. The ignorance of which kills countless ideas and splendid plans, that moment one definitely commits oneself, then providence moves too. All sorts of things occur to help one that would otherwise never have occurred. A whole stream of events issues from the decision, raising in one's favor all manner of incidents and meetings and material assistance which no man would have believed would have come his way. End quote. I loved that excerpt from the book because it's one of my favorite sort of spiritual laws. And I think the first time that I heard it, this idea that, if you take one step toward your dreams, you'll find that all of these random events will take place sort of in response to that action. It was the Alchemist. I read The Alchemist. And in it, the main character, Santiago, it's a beautiful story. I'm not going to tell you the entire story, but what I will say is that Santiago meets so many people on his journey to find something, right? To find a treasure. And one of the spiritual laws or lessons that he learns is that when you take a step toward your dream, the universe conspires in helping make it happen. What an incredible concept, right? All you have to do is take one step. I wanted you to see my t-shirt. That's why I'm lowering the camera. Go Sarah Lawrence. It's repping my daughter today. You take one step towards your dreams and the universe conspires in helping you to make it happen. How incredible is that? It was fall 2004 or fall 2005. It was November. It was around this time of year, 2005. I was sitting on the floor at my therapist's office, Dr. R. And I was exhausted. A lot of our sessions, I met her weekly. I always sat on the floor. I love sitting on the floor. It's my thing. So I would sit on the floor, Indian style, and just share with her like the goings-ons in my life, like who I was sleeping with, what dramas were happening at work, what I was feeling, what was rising for me. And then there was a shift that year. There was a shift for me because I was spending a lot of time talking about unfulfilled dreams. I was spending a lot of time talking about this fear I had and still have some days of success. And she asked me to close my eyes. She said, Alicia, I want you to close your eyes and I want you to see yourself in a room. You're in this room. Tell me what you see. I described this room that looked like a living room. There were several windows. The walls were white. She asked me if I saw a door. And I said, yes, there's a door. She asked me to put my hand on the doorknob. I put my hand on the doorknob. She asked me to turn the knob and walk through. As I was turning the knob, I began to cry. She wanted to know what I saw on the other side of the door. And then the tears really started to well out. I said that when I turn the knob, the fear is that no one will be there, that I will have no one, that I will be by myself. Yo, that moment is so incredibly telling. You know, as I reflect on who I was then and who I am today, and all of the moments in my life where I have allowed fear, this fear of success, to paralyze me, this fear of my greatness to paralyze me, this fear of if I take one step, it won't be something beautiful. It will be the ugliest thing I could ever imagine, that I would be alone, that I wouldn't have anyone around me that loved me, that I would be an epic failure. And this is the story that we tell ourselves as creative spirits, where we sabotage our dream even before taking the step. You know, I remember when I first decided and owned the title, I am a writer, the universe absolutely conspired in my favor. That idea of providence, this divine order of things, synchronicity, what we might call coincidence, like crazy coincidences. And, what I believe and what I know to be true is that these are divinely ordered, that these are blessings, that these are signs. These are moments that are happening in my life to confirm that I am on the right path, that I am doing exactly what I have been called to do. And these are confirmations saying, yes, girl, keep going, keep pushing, keep it moving. But then I start saying shit to myself like, how dare you? How dare you want to walk through that door? How dare you want to leap? There's no net. You're going to fucking crash and burn, girl. Don't leap. But the thing is that, that fear that the net isn't there is this thing that we're making up that's preventing us from even trying, yo. And so I am seeing myself taking all kinds of risks. As I was reading The Artist's Way, I'm in week 3 now. Am I in week 3? I don't even know where I'm at. Yeah, I'm in week 3 of the process of the journey again, which means for me that I have been consistently writing every single day for 3 weeks. That's huge for me because something happened months ago that stopped me from even creating, from even journaling. And what I'm discovering is that as I come to the page and I write whatever it is that's rising for me and expressing myself in all of the ways that serve me and help me to heal, I'm finding some new discoveries. I'm having all of these epiphanies. And the story that came up for me was that moment sitting in Dr. R's office where she asked me to walk through the door. And so I'm walking through a new door today. And that's my meditation. That's the meditation I'd like to share with you today. So I shared the first. I don't think I've ever done this exercise again. If I have, I don't remember. But we're going to walk through the door together. All right? So get comfortable. Take a deep breath. Put your hands where you need them. I have my hands crossed in front of my chest. I have my legs firmly planted on the ground. I'm sitting in Dr. R's office again, seeing her crazy hair, her blonde hair with black tips and grays everywhere, and her little iPad in front of her taking notes of all of the things that I'm saying, and her really hearing me, her really seeing me. And she asks, "You're sitting in a room. Describe the room." I'm asking you, listener, you're sitting in a room. Describe the room. What does it look like? What does this space look like? Describe the walls. Describe the windows. Describe the colors. What are you feeling in this room? What are you smelling in this room? Now there's a door, and the knob is gold, shimmery, bright. You're afraid to touch it, but you're being drawn to it. Sort of you're like out of your body. You can't even control it. Your body's just starting to move, but part of you wants to stay, and you're moving to the door. And you put your hand on the knob, and you turn it. You open the door, and you walk out. Do you see what you see? I want you to feel all that you see. What does it feel? It's out there. And when you're ready, come out of the meditation. What did I see? Wow. I opened the door, and it's like this incredible garden. It's like this field filled with flowers. But what I see, what has me smiling, is everyone that I know and love. Everyone, my daughter, my partner, my parents, my sisters, my brother, my nephews, my nieces, my cousins, all their babies, all of my friends, old friends, new friends, writers I've written with over the years, and they're cheering. They're cheering for me. They're cheering for me. It's like I fucking won a Grammy or an Oscar. And everyone is like standing ovation cheering for me because they're saying, "You did it. You did it. You did what you always said you were going to do. And we are so fucking proud of you." Let's set an intention for today. I hope you write down what you experienced, what you felt, who you saw, who was there, who was not there, but really who was there, and how you felt, and how you can use this. And please share with me. I want to know if you did the meditation. I want to know what rose for you. I would love for you to share on what you saw. Please email me. My email is info@aliciaanabel@gmail. No, it's info.aliciaanabel@gmail.com, or findingyourforce@gmail.com. And I'm everywhere. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Tumblr. As Diosa Dominicana and Alicia Anabel Santos. But my intention for today is to walk through the door and not look back. Today I'm walking through the door and I'm not looking back. All right, my loves, if you like what I'm sharing, please subscribe. Share it with your people, with those you love. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for hearing my stories. I'm so grateful for you. And yeah, I'm wishing you the most amazing day. Peace.